Well, good morning and welcome back to more Ogre Battle 64. We just completed scene 4 and we got Troy, who is just hanging out here. We don't have him in anywhere yet. He's level 6, so he's already pretty good in terms of strength. We did get up a couple levels. I don't think anyone can change class yet. I think we can get, we can get a priest. We can get some clerics. I'm aware. Okay. I don't think, now Phalanx is unlocked, but I don't really need to set that for anyone. Phalanx is unlocked because we've encountered that class and we have the equipment necessary to create that class. But I don't really see a need to do so at the moment anyway. All that being said, there's still not a whole lot for us to really do here. I do want to get 3 words. I want to get 3 Hawkmen. We do also have our Phalanx here that we can place somewhere. We typically want Phalanxes to be pretty neutral, so honestly, putting them with Bridget is probably not a terrible place to have them. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and switch out. We will go ahead and remove. We'll remove you. And we'll add in Troy. We'll rearrange this group in a minute. We'll add in Troy. There we go. And then we'll reform it just a little bit to put Troy in the front. There we go. Now, the alternative is I do want to get 3 Hawkmen, and I could make Troy the leader of that group. And actually, that's probably what I should do. So I'm going to completely undo what I just did. We're going to add a character to here, which is a little bit of a shortcut way of doing that because we can just do that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and exit. And I am going to go ahead and just area investigate here because we can get Hawkmen here. There is also a number of items that I did not get in this location that I want to get, so we're going to do that. So we'll go ahead and dispatch. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, might as well dispatch people who actually need some experience, which is not this group, not this group, not this group. Leah's group could use experience, Shirley's group could use experience, and Dio's group could use experience. All right, fair enough. So we'll go ahead and dispatch. We'll start with Leah. And we'll move her. We'll set her to doing what we were trying to do with her in the first place. We'll do that and that. We'll go ahead and dispatch Shirley, who will move over to here and here to get the other 2 items we are missing. And then from there, we need to get specific. We need to do some very specific things. So, I need to put Troy. Here, we'll just do this. Organize screen. That's not what I want to do. Form unit. Troy. There we go. All right. We've made a new unit of Troy. He needs to be here. We will move him to the middle. And there we go. We now have a new unit of Troy. When I get 3 Hawkmen, I'll put him on his team. So we'll go ahead and dispatch Troy. And we'll go ahead and send him to Elgoria, which I think was this place. Yes. So we need to send Troy to Elgoria. We also need to send Dio up to Elgoria. Because we need a male leader with an alignment under 49. So they just need to be at all bad. Oh, and I guess since he's already out, we might as well have Magnus, I don't know, walk all the way over here and walk back and walk back. Because that's going to be the most effective way to find Hawkmen. Let's see, was there anything else that I can get started? Yes, we do need to also send someone to Idorf. Where is Idorf? There's Idorf. Okay, cool. Well, never mind, Magnus, we have a new job for you. You're coming down here. We find a ferry. Interesting. I don't really want a ferry. Yeah, I don't really want a ferry, so I guess just kill it because we want to drop your alignment anyway. It did run away. Okay, fair enough. I forgot that they can do that. Why is your alignment going up? You were killing a ferry. Also, how did you not outspeed a ferry? I'm just saying. Oh well. Yeah, what I'll probably do in Troy's team is just put another set of soldiers. I thought about grabbing that ferry and putting it in Troy's team, but I don't see any need to do that. If anything, I would just get like a 4th Hawkman. But, oh well. Eventually, Troy will go into someone else's team. But for now, we'll use him to just have a party of Hawkmen. You know, eventually. But, okay, cool. So we need to get to Idorf, we need to get to Elgoria, which I guess they're already there anyway, almost there anyway, so there's no point in me really speeding up for that. Alright, we are here. So now that we're here, if we go and talk, we can start a quest that we're not going to be able to finish for a while. Decades ago, when I was young, the mountains were filled with furious dragons that terrorized us. But their presence wasn't without benefit. Many dragoons visited to train and slay the dragons. Our economy flourished. In time, the dragons have become more scarce. The number of dragoons visiting Idorf also decreased with it. As a result, blacksmiths were forced to cultivate the land, making farm tools and kitchen utensils. Those who wanted to make weapons left. They're gone. You want to know where they are? Well, apparently in Burgundy and Gunther Piedmont and Kynora at Mount Ithaca. They can barely eke out an existence. Alright, cool. So this gives us some information on getting the dragon helm. And also the dragon armor. And also... No, those are the 2 things. Okay. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go back to this plan. Because the Hawkmen show up on roads and plains. So if we just walk the roads, we'll find them. Let's see. Looks like Dio will get here first. Alright, he's here. What time is it? Hang on. Okay, so it is 7:54. What we're doing here is dependent upon the time. So, the answers we need to give, specifically, are dependent upon the time. So between 7:30 and 8:59, we have a specific set of answers that we need to give. So let's enter the stronghold. Are you from the Southern Division? Would you mind telling my son to come see me? Oh, we have to have Troy do this first. Okay. We have to have Troy talk to his mom first. Got it. And then we can have Dio do stuff. Fine. All right. So we'll get a robe there. Cool. All right. Now that Troy's there, now you can talk to your mom. Hey, Mom. How you doing, Troy? I've been worried about you. Ah, jeez, don't treat me like a kid. I'm all grown up and stuff. A grown-up does not say I'm all grown up and stuff. I'm just saying. Really? I'm still worried. Take this as a shield made from a sacred tree. It holds the power of the gods. Your father made it for you. Take good care of it. Make sure you keep it clean and in good working order. Stay healthy. And... cut it out, Mom. Yeah, Troy's definitely like 16. But we get the hollowed shield, which is a pretty good piece of equipment. Alright, cool. Troy, you're done here. Go back to base. You have done your job. Alright, and now that we've done that, it is 10... It is not quite 10:30, so it is between 9 and 10:29. Alright, so Dio... No? Wonder how he's doing. I might have to leave the city entirely and come back? I might have to leave the city entirely and come back. Or like... Oh, and we're encountering more wild fairies. I didn't... Oh yeah, fairies are in the plains. Alright. They are a thing that we can find here. I don't really want to recruit them. I'd rather just kill them if I can. No, they're gonna flee. Alright. I got really close to killing that one, at the very least. I wish I had these kind of drops for Hawkmen. A wild golem. Okay, we're getting everything except for the Hawkmen, apparently. Talk? Hey! I was not confident in Troy winning that battle, so I'd rather just talk to the golem at that point. I wanted to wait and get Hawkmen here as opposed to the other area because the Hawkmen we get here are all level 5. All the wild encounters we get here are level 5 as opposed to other places. Alright, cool. We get a spell book. I guess I didn't pick that up before. Dio, try going back in? No? I might have to leave this town and come back. And by town, I mean I might have to leave this scenario entirely and come back. So I won't worry about this for right now. Instead, work your way over here. You're going to start following the Magnus route. So at this point, we are hunting down items and Hawkmen. So it is time for some speed up. All right, we get another item. We get the witch's dress. Fair enough. All right, Leah, now that we've gotten all the items that you are going to find here, we set you on the Magnus route as well, of just walking roads. All right, we get a pointy hat. And Dio going to bed. And the last thing we get here is an amulet. Alright, cool. Well, now everyone can just be set to walking the roads. Well, we are continuing to encounter more fairies, but they continue to not be the thing I want. They are a flying unit, don't get me wrong, but I don't really care. If anything, I'd rather just kill them to get the free XP. But, oh well. Oh, hey, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. We finally get a Hawkman. He was not persuaded. Okay, so we do a little bit of damage to him first. Now we talk. There we go. Okay, so there's one. We now have a Hawkman. We have proven the concept. Now we just need 2 more. Get more fairies. Not what I'm looking for. You know what? We'll go ahead and actually recruit one. Why not? I didn't know what else I was gonna put in the team with with one of these guys, so sure, we'll get a freaking fairy. Why not? We needed something to put in with the Hawkmen in order to have a full team. Might as well be a fairy. Fairies aren't great. They can either do a really weak magic attack if you have them in the back, or if they are in the middle or in the front, they can use a healing kiss to give very, very small amount of healing. Like I'm talking single digits healing, but power up one of your units. Which can work. But typically speaking, I'm not huge on them. Hey, okay, Hawkman number 2. So, once again... Actually, I think with Hawkman, you pretty much always want to get a little bit of damage in on him first. Yeah, I think with Hawkman, you always want to get a little bit of damage in on him first. Okay, cool. Well, there's 2. We just need 1 more, and then we should be good here. I will want to stop back in and try that event with Dio again, but we can do that. I'm not that worried about it. Well, we get another wild fairy, but unfortunately I don't really need them. So I guess we'll see if we can take this guy out. We do actually kill them. I guess it didn't really affect our alignment. Okay, that's fine then. Kind of surprising it didn't, because they are typically highly aligned creatures, but yeah, we can get item drops from killing them, and they give us free XP, so if we can kill them, there's no reason not to. It's just kind of surprising how many fairies we've run into, considering they're only supposed to show up on plains, not roads, but I guess we are spending quite a bit of time on plains, I guess. Okay, now we're finding fairies on the road. Like, that's not supposed to happen. Guys, fairies aren't supposed to appear on the road. Come on. Oh, and you missed. You could have gotten free XP there. But no, you had to miss. Had to miss. Oh well. Hey, we finally get another Hawkman. Okay. It's been like an hour of doing this. So we're gonna hit him a couple of times. Talk. We get the Hawkman. Okay. We can leave now. We have the Hawkmen. Oh man, this is taking like an hour. Okay. We are leaving. Now, I am gonna jump back in real briefly to dispatch Dio and send him up here. It's possible that this only works after you have completed mission 11, but we're gonna send Dio up here. I'm gonna just speed it up, and we're gonna see if we can get it to work. Okay, the game's just messing with me at this point. We get a 4th Hawkman. You know what? Fine, I'll take it instead of the fairy, honestly. Game's just messing with me at this point. Alright, just beat him up a little bit. Ah, and he ran away anyway. Dick. Fine, whatever. I would have preferred to have him than the fairy, but oh well. Okay, we're here. We pause. It is 6:06. Let's see if this works. No? We're just gonna keep talking to her. Okay, so I think this might only work after mission 11 after all, which is unfortunate, but kind of fine. So we'll return to the world map. There is one more mission that I want to do while we are here. Let's see, where was it? We can't really finish this, but we can get it started. If we head all the way back to the 10 plains, there is something that we can get started while we're here. And we need to dispatch a female group leader, so we might as well just send in Leah. And we are sending them to Bordeaux, which I don't remember which one that is. That's Jad. That's Howl. That's Bordeaux. Alright, so we will send them down there and circle back once we get there. Okay, now that we're here, we have a female group leader enter the stronghold. I moved here with my husband, but how? How could a refined woman like myself live out in the country? However, one good thing about living here, I can buy silk at Dardanelles. I can give it to the dressmaker in Bilney here. I've never seen such gorgeous dresses anywhere. Why not have one made for yourself instead of fighting like barbarians? My daughter told me that a bolt of silk is available on the 15th of every month. So yeah, once we complete mission 8, we can then start buying bolts of silk at the 15th of every month. Once we have one, we can come back here and make a dress. And that's it. Now we have started, now that we have done that, we can do that. There is one more thing, because I'm pretty sure this is a really short episode right now, but it's also getting late. I've been doing this for longer than I needed, or longer than I expected to. There are, well, actually 2 more things I want to do. Hang on, Hugo? Okay, game really doesn't like it when I do that. That's good to know. Game really doesn't like it when I do that. Game really doesn't like me doing this. Okay, we're not going to use this menu anymore. It's a neat menu. We can see a bunch of cool stuff. It is a neat menu. It kind of gives you some information about various things. We've got the Revolutionary Army here. We've got the Palatinian Army here. We've got Lotus, who is related to the Empire. Or who is the Empire, I think, and they're related to the King. We're going to get out of this and hope that it does not crash Elgato. Okay. I don't remember what I set my birthday to in this, but I thought it was in Treno. Which we just entered, which is why I wanted to check. But, oh well. You can get gifts on your birthday, is the thing. But anyway, so we're going to save. I do want to go back to the organized screen because we now want to make some troops. But before we do that, we're going to change some classes in order to do that. So, oh, we can make an archer now. Cool. I kind of want archers here, actually. Oh, and we could also make a sorceress now. I will want a sorcerer team, but not yet. Can fighters do anything? We can make wizards now. Okay, we can make wizards and sorceresses. That will be very helpful. But I don't need to do anything with them just yet. Yeah, and Hawkmen we can't do anything with at the moment, but that's okay. Fairies we can never do anything with. That's less okay. Can't make a sorcerer. Can we make a sorceress here? We can make you a sorceress. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do that. Because that's what we were going to want from you anyway. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can make phalanx, and we can make wizards out of you guys, but I don't really want to do that. Can I make... What can you guys turn into? I do want a group of Valkyries here. Maybe a cleric as well. Anyway, got distracted. So we can make a cleric for this team, which is probably not a bad plan. We can't do anything with you. I want to create a cleric. Wait, you guys are level 5? You guys are also level 5. We'll make a cleric here. And then you can become an archer. So we'll do that. Alright. We're cooking. Can you do anything? You can also become a cleric. I don't know if I really want you to be a cleric. You can't really do anything that I want at the moment. You can't become a phalanx, which is the only thing I'd want you to be. You can't become a phalanx, which is the only thing I'd want you to be. Okay. And just to make sure, you cannot... Yeah, you cannot become a Valkyrie, which is what I'd want you to actually end up being. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to rearrange a little bit. Yeah. All right, so we're going to move you out to here, you out to here. That's fine for right now. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to do some more rearranging. We're going to rearrange you and you. Okay. We are going to move you. Unit leader cannot be removed. Okay, we're going to place you there. We're going to change leader. Troy is no longer going to be the leader of this group. It is now going to be Ariel. Okay. Now we can do an exchange between you and you. And we're going to move Troy into here. We're going to put him right there. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right, so now we have a purely neutral team down there, which will be good. It would be helpful to have a cleric there, but we'll circle back to that. All right, so now we can start adding in characters here. So we'll bring in Eckert. We'll bring in Weidberg. We'll bring in, I guess, the fairy, who can do magic missile from the back, even though it's kind of sucks. All right, that'll work. Yeah, fairy can do throw a kiss, which heals and powers up, or they can do 2 attacks of magic missile. Honestly, it might be more useful to have them do throw a kiss. I'm not gonna lie, it might actually be more helpful to have them throw kisses. So, you know what? Sure, let's just move you to the middle. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. That, I think, will work. I kind of want soldiers in this team, but there's nothing I can... It wouldn't really be... Well, I guess I could move a soldier into this team. How helpful is that to me, actually? Not terribly. This is kind of just a team to help level people up. It's not actually... This entire team will probably get broken down in the future. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of just there to help people level up. Okay, so that works, I think. Was there anything else I want to do? Is there any other class changes I can do that would be helpful? I could make a cleric here or a sorceress. I could move a cleric into this team. That wouldn't be the worst thing to do. Although I could also just turn you into a cleric. I think I'd rather have a ranger and then turn you into a cleric. We'll do that. We'll turn you into a cleric. And then we'll just swap. Yeah, we'll do a formation swap. No, not formation swap. Sorry, we'll do an exchange swap. We'll swap you with you. and we'll swap you two. That'll work. And then we'll swap you two. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. All right, neat. I think this will do for some good team build at the moment. Anyway, I kind of want a... So I want a Valkyrie here. I want... I think it's Berserkers is what they are down there. They're the dark axe-wielding dudes. I want more Valkyries here. And these guys will probably become Phalanxes, or maybe Sword Masters. One of the two. One of the more neutral attacking rules. And then, I don't know, whatever we can get out of these guys. I could make Sorcerer or Sorceresses. I can make something. I don't know. Eventually, I'll probably want a healer on Dio's team, but he's kind of all about that attack at the moment. Yeah, and he can attack from the middle just fine. You need to be in the front or the back, so I'll keep you in the back. Okay, cool. And I guess we never really looked at this guy. Yeah, they attacked twice. We did get new items, so I should equip new items. And then there's one more thing I want to do after all is said and done. There is one last thing I want to make sure we do. Is there anything else I really need to equip? I could put a great bow on you. That doesn't actually help. Okay. Plumed headband. Hard leather. Yeah, none of this stuff actually helps you. Now I'm looking at it. Okay, I won't worry about it then. Oh, I can give you a Balder Spear, though. Which doesn't actually increase your damage. You guys also use spears. That increases your lightning damage. We'll do that. And then just to make sure, nothing on you. Sorceress. Arc Wand? Arc Wand increases. Okay. Default spellbook means that they'll use their elemental attack, so she's going to use lightning. If I gave her a, if I had, a fire spellbook, I could change her attack type using that. But I don't have anything to do that. Okay. I think... Oh, we can give these guys a Francesca. Would that increase anyone's actual damage output, though? No. Okay. I won't worry about it then. Okay, cool. We're finally done with that. We save. The last thing I want to do, because it's late and I need to go to bed because I need to go to work tomorrow, is we're going to train Magnus, because here at this little area is the first chance we get of getting a second Pedra. So after mission 4, you can train Magnus here, and if you train him enough here, you will fight the Master here. And if you defeat the Master, then you get a Pedra. It will be difficult, but every time you win here, you get experience. That's why I saved first, because if you lose, you get nothing. You just lost your money. But if you win, you do get experience. So this is how you would train normally. So we're going to do this for a little while. It's entirely possible that through this we'll get more levels on Magnus's troops, and maybe I'll be able to create that Valkyrie I'm looking for. We'll see. The cool thing with Magnus and Dio is if you get swords, elemental swords, instead of using... Maybe they can't do it right away. But instead of using slashes from the back row, they'll use magic from the back row, which is just really cool. I'm a big fan of that. I should just have these guys set to attack weakest, actually. Which is apparently the Hawkman? That's wild to me. Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, unlike a regular battle, these guys will just continue attacking until one side is completely wiped out. And if your side survives, anyone on your team after the battle who is still alive will get experience. And then we just keep doing that. If you leave, it breaks it. So you just have to keep doing this over and over until you fight the floor master, basically. All right. Yeah, that wizard is going to have really low defense, and they tend to have low HP. So we will definitely want to take them down. I do at some point want to set up a, like, wizard/sorceress party. I don't know who I'd want in the front row for that. Obviously something that can tank some hits. Maybe either a dark dragon or a wyvern would be good, or any, you know, any of the, like, more tanky dark aligned fighter builds. There's a number of ways we could go about it. But that is a team that I will want to get at some point. I just haven't had the team compositions to do that yet. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up getting. At some point, I will replace one of the fighters in Dio's team. Okay, cool. We get some level ups. I will replace one of the fighters in Dio's team. After Chapter 7, we'll get someone that I want to replace there. So that might be a good opportunity to switch someone out for something else. Oh, okay, and we unlocked witches as well now, but we can create a Valkyrie, so we'll go ahead and do that right off the bat, because I do want a Valkyrie back there. Honestly, an archer might have been the better thing to go for at the moment, but Valkyrie is going to be long-term what I'm looking for there. Oh, cool. We can create Berserkers now, and we can create Beast Tamers. I don't want either one coming from this group. That's what I want coming from this group. But okay, sure. I'd honestly take Phalanx, but we're not getting that from here either. Yeah, nothing to create from you either. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but we can at least do that now. All right, we train you again. Because I switched, did it reset? Oh, I hope not. All right, well, we just need to keep fighting these guys until we get the floor, or until we get the training master in this area. Okay, here we go. We have found the master. You can always tell it's a master because they have a dragon. And this is why I always pick the earth element as my starting element, because fighting the earth dragon is super annoying. I mean, fighting any of these dragons is super annoying, but the earth dragon in particular can be really, really nasty to work with. Okay, so we're going to switch to attack leader so that we actually focus them down. That dragon is actually the most dangerous thing here, but I need to focus down. So that dragon will hit my entire team, and I think can put us to sleep. Yep. Hits the entire team and can put us to sleep. And it does attack twice. Dragons are real freaking strong. I really hope we get a heal. We do, okay. So we might honestly not even win here. That's why I saved before I did this, and it is now good to know that if you go into, say, evolve your troops, or like rank up or whatever, yeah, we lose this. We definitely lose this. I'm getting really bad sleep luck. Yeah, that's real unfortunate. We didn't even take out the master. No, I don't think we got really bad sleep luck, and I think we're just not strong enough to deal with these guys. We don't have high enough classes. Okay, that's unfortunate. And if I go back to try and fight them again, yeah, it reset because we lost. All right, well, that was the idea anyway. I'm not going to continue from this. I'm just gonna reset to my earlier save so I don't end up losing a bunch of money that I really didn't need to be spending. Like, it's nice being level 6, but like, that's so much stronger than I need to be at this point in time. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. But I will see you guys in the next episode. I did not expect to be recording for 3 hours. I need to go to bed. I got to go to work in the morning. But I'll see you guys in the next episode where we actually tackle the next mission.